over the weekend, word emerged via a interview that I think the full interview is coming up this weekend, but Jeff Darlington of ESPN sitting down with Tom Brady. And Tom Brady being asked point blank, is there any chance you retire after Super Bowl 53? And he put that storyline to bed even before he got to town. Zero chance of a retirement after Super Bowl 53.
Zero, Mike.
So we can put
Zero.
0.0, Mr. Blue.
It didn't say 0.0. It could be 0.9, 0.1. I still think that there's a chance he does not want to even let it enter his mind until after the Super Bowl is over. And then after the Super Bowl is over, it's a different existence altogether, especially when his wife says, Tommy, we talked about this 2 years ago when you beat the Falcons, and we're going to talk about it now. You have 6. You've had concussions. Remember, she blurted that out. I don't think that was an accident a year and a half ago. And I think that she's going to be a big factor in the final decision. And I don't blame him for saying zero chance for now.
The reason why I think he's absolutely not going to retire is very simple. I think the Super Bowl is really fun for him, and he loves being here. It's the culmination of everything, blah, blah, blah. But the other thing is, Mike, it's the other 9 months a year when he really starts getting into football. He likes that just as much. Yeah. He likes going to work with Tom House and having his mechanics sort of put under a microscope. He likes getting better at that. He likes throwing with his friends. He likes doing the football stuff. He's one of the only guys he loves training camp. He loves football. So it's easy to say, well, you win another one, you might walk away. You're 41 and a half years old. But it would be different if he said, oh, my God, I got to go through this again. He's not like that.
No.
He loves every part of this job. That's why he's not walking away.
I don't think there's any chance either.
And he can still do it. That's the thing. And the challenge is to do it and hold off Father Time. And there was a stretch this year when his knee was banged up that it looked like maybe Father Time was finally catching up to him. And you don't want it to happen during a season. You don't want to have that one last embarrassing year where it's all falling apart. And there was a limited window where it felt like it was moving in that direction, which fed this idea that nobody believes in the Patriots anymore because they had those 2 games where they gave us reason to not believe.
You know, he has played in 3 straight Super Bowls at 39 and a half, 40 and a half, and 41 and a half. I think that, you know, you talk about 9 Super Bowls in 18 years. That's amazing. I believe it is just as amazing for a guy who basically is 39 and a half, 40 and a half, 41 and a half in 3 straight years playing in the Super Bowl. Not only playing, but coming back from 28-3 to beat the Falcons, putting up 505 yards last year, you know, in the loss to Philadelphia, and then whatever happens this year. But he's playing out of control right now anyway. So, I mean, he's going to play. I think he's going to play a good game in this one. Yeah, we've never seen this. I say more than not just in football. I don't think we've seen this in pro sports.
Why don't you on Saturday? And I'm saying this half jokingly.
Yeah,
stand up in the room at the Hall of Fame meeting and say, let's just go ahead and put this guy in now.
Well, we already know that. We already know that he's in, so it doesn't matter. But he lives it, and he shouldn't retire because he's still playing good. I think he's trying to one-up Jordan. I think he's trying to go out with 7 and be the greatest American sports icon. And the game is easy for him. You know, people are going to take this like, I'm not trying to take a swipe at him here either. It's easy for him because he's seen everything, and they make it easy for him. You know, he struggled during that part of the year because they weren't running the ball as good, and they couldn't protect. But now they're protecting, running the ball, and he dices them up.
Do you know what your father said to me right after he retired? He was like, I think he was 38.
Yes.
Right after he retired, he goes, you know, the saddest part of retiring right now is I have just figured everything out. Nobody can throw something at me that I don't know.
Right.
And I think that's the way Brady feels right now.
By the easiness.
He gets everything.
Exactly.
And as long as he can do it, he'll keep doing it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.